Yes, sir. It's the 9 to 5 Sports Guys. It's your boy T.
Hey, blessings. It's your man TJ.
What's happening? It's your boy Nav.
And it's episode 54. 54. Damn. It's really more than episode 54 because we did the pandemic episodes and stuff like that.
We didn't count those, did we?
No, we didn't count those.
So
the Zoom calls and stuff?
Yeah, we didn't count the Zoom calls.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Zoom, but
We might be closer to 90.
yeah.
All the ones we had before that.
Yeah.
But 54, we here. I know you probably can't see. Well, you can't see it from the camera, but I'm rocking some 9 to 5 apparel. You know, our apparel guy, he's doing his thing. And when we get that launched and ready to go, sky's the limit.
For sure.
But we're gonna get this. Before we get it started, my apologies. How you guys doing today?
All right, man. Doing good, man. Ain't as gloomy, but, you know, it's cloudy.
It's cloudy.
I can't complain. I'm always good.
You always good?
I'm always good, bro. I'm
Okay.
here.
Not as good as Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, I don't think we touched on it, pause last week, but Lamar Jackson signed his contract, 5-year deal, $260, I think
180 guaranteed.
180 guaranteed. Not the full contract that the speculation that he was looking for, but 180 is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you got just a little more guaranteed than Hurts did.
Yeah. What?
And
Hurts got like 170 something.
Yeah, it's like $1 million difference.
Yeah, it's like $1 million different.
Yeah.
He got like 179 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like 50 cent more.
Yeah, and then he got a little bit on the back end as well.
On the back end, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of million.
But
He's the highest paid player, though. That's what he was looking
Yeah.
for. It is what it is. He got it.
But now let me ask y'all this, because as a competitor, I understand you want to be the highest paid player, but you know that only lasts for so long.
In this case, it'll last until Hurts.
Until Hurts.
Herbert.
Herbert's
Herbert
and
is
then
not-
Burrow.
And Burrow, yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have that title walking around Baltimore for a little bit. I say about another couple of months.
Well, I mean, you know, Burrow still got to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tua-
but Burrow's gonna get paid last.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, Tua going to get paid.
I don't think Tua's gonna get that number.
No, but I think they picked up his 5th-year option.
They did.
Yeah,
They did. Okay.
They did.
Yeah,
They did.
Tua's gonna be in the ballpark of Daniel Jones. That
I agree.
ballpark.
Yeah.
But he's not getting 275. That's where
Depends on if he can, you know, be standing upright this season.
And that's the biggest thing. It's him staying healthy. It's not like Tua, he's decent. He can play, but the health is a big thing.
But
Yeah.
his only issue it's a big issue, but it's concussions.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
He can't be out there throwing to the wrong team, right?
right. So you know,
He get concussed.
But you know what's crazy? What's even worse than that? If you throw into the wrong team without a concussion.
like Dak,
Yeah. Yeah.
like Dak Prescott,
yeah.
your man Dak.
I think Dak gonna have a bounce back year this year.
We say that every year.
Yeah, I know. But
Nah, they'll be all right. They picked up a linebacker that's similar to what's his name, Parson. Just as athletic as him, can fly sideline to sideline.
I heard he got they were considering bringing back Ezekiel.
No.
He's supposed. This was Dallas speaking itself, saying that, you know, they got him. You know, that he's an option to bring back. You know, he was working out with Dak last week or something like that. So
just bring him back for like a veteran's minimum or something like that, because he's still got a little bit left.
A little bit left.
He's
to
not.
do what?
He's not gonna be your workhorse, but you in short yardage, you can still use him. Goal line.
you know, it's possible he can end up in Tampa. You know, I mean, it just talks about it. I mean, you don't know how real those things are,
Yeah.
but there's talks coming from you know, Nam Scheffner. And, yeah,
I mean, it's hard to imagine that this guy got paid after what that phenomenal first 2-3 years that
3
he had.
years, yeah.
Was arguably the best running back at the time with Le'Veon Bell
Yeah,
and
back to backs.
so on and so forth, and then did nothing, absolutely nothing after that.
He went to Cabo.
Yeah.
Nothing.
See, the thing with running backs,
They had to hold out the suspension.
Yeah.
All that. Nothing.
the thing with running backs is it sucks because you can be good right out the gate, and then like you'll be good within your first couple of years to where you'll be lucky enough to even get a contract. You look at Saquon. Now Saquon's been healthy the last couple of years. He had a phenomenal season last year, and the Giants is kind of like, well, and I get it. They don't want to pay him $16 million per year, but if anybody's worth it, Saquon doesn't just run. He's not just a one-dimensional back.
Well, every time it goes from like at one point the running back was high value, and then
Yeah.
it went away. Then the receiver was high value, then it went away. Then it became defensive,
Mm-hmm.
and then one of those guys were high value. I think that the value of the running back is coming back based off of the draft this year with 2 running backs going in the first draft,
Yeah.
the first round. So that may change again. We took a running back with the 8th pick, and then the Lions took the other guy.
You
What do you think about that?
who y'all took who?
Bijan Robinson
Okay.
from Texas.
See, it's tough, man, because like, okay, the Jets. We took Breece Hall in the second round, and he turned out the first 8 games to be a stud. Got hurt.
Right.
The kid from Seattle. There's another running back. I can't think of his name.
Not Homer. Is that his name?
I can't think of his name, but he was a rookie. He was doing his thing. So, it's tough, man, because to make an impact as a running back, especially as a young running back. You got some of them guys like Christian McCaffrey, Zeke when he first came in the league. To make an impact in the beginning is.
I mean, the running back style is coming back, just not from, like the I formation or anything.
Yeah,
but
No.
you got to be
as
able
far
to
as gadgets and
Yeah.
things
It's
of
all
that
play
nature.
action now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like how the 49ers, they just got a bunch of running backs back there anyways. Everything is happening in the backfield. Jet sweeps and
Well, I mean, now
swing routes, things like that.
yeah, I mean, just like the fullback position had went away for a while. Now
Yeah.
people are starting to implement that back in a little bit,
Right.
and you just can't be a running back just to come out of the backfield. Now you have to be able to receive. You have to be able to catch the ball. Pause, but.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be able to catch the ball out of the backfield. You have to
Mhm.
be able to have receiver tendencies. You have to be able to block.
Right.
So I mean that's similar to a tight end position, except you're carrying the ball.
Yeah, you're just from the backfield.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to be an all-around athlete at this point.
And then that's basically the value of the running back, because if you're just a one-dimensional back, like if you're gonna be a one-dimensional back, you got to be like Derrick Henry, straight power.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's 6'7",
That's something different.
370.
No,
that guy
That's
is
something
a
different.
giant back
I'm
there.
talking about like
And he still catches the ball out of the backfield.
no,
Yeah.
he does, but his strength is just going downhill,
Right.
like wearing you down throughout the course of a game,
Right.
Yeah.
And if you got a guy like what's the guy from Cincinnati? Was it Bernard? Not Bernard. The running back.
Mixon? Joe Mixon.
Where he you give him the ball in the backfield, or it opens up the field when you send your receivers, and then you got your tight end and your running back.
Right.
So it opens up the offense to where now the play action is deadly, because if you ain't got nothing down the field, boom, you dump it all to either your tight end or your running back.
He got released, didn't
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
he? Yeah.
Mhm.
But that's the thing, like it's hard to really keep a running back.
Yeah, the shelf life is
Horrible.
3 to 5 years, unless you're a Christian McCaffrey and they use you
Yeah.
But he-
everywhere on the field.
But he got released for something off the field.
yeah.
I think he got charged or something.
Probably.
I think it was assault.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
assault on his girl or
Something
something.
like that.
But I mean, that's the way. It's a passing league. You're not really running the ball 40 times a game, unless you're Bill Belichick against the Bills. Where he just ran.
But you
it
just-
like 30 times in a row.
But you can't remove that aspect, because running the ball effectively brings everybody
Yes.
down into the box.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
You load the box.
Right. So you have to have that to open up the pass game.
And that's why Dak was doing so good early on, because they would just run the ball with Zeke. And he was effective, and then that opens up the rest of the field. But speaking of that, the NFL schedule is coming out this week, right?
Thursday, right?
This
It's
week,
the 11th, something like that. Thursday, I believe.
Now
Yeah. Wednesday.
I
Wednesday,
think-
Thursday.
I think out of all three of our teams, our schedule is going to be heavily loaded with primetime games. Y'all might get like 2 games combined for the whole division.
But it's amazing though, because we always get primetime games every year. Y'all just happen to get primetime now.
Sunday
because,
night, Thursday night,
That's all right.
Monday night,
Right.
2 times a
So,
year.
so hold on. So you mean to tell me that Baker Mayfield is going to get y'all primetime games when he plays against y'all?
Who?
Baker Mayfield.
Well, see, it's when
It's not it's not like against each other. It's usually against somebody else.
Oh, because I was about to say, in our division, we're going to have primetime games, Miami versus the Jets.
let's see, our games are primetime. Atlanta against Carolina is a primetime game.
Now, that's probably going to be one of them London games.
Nah,
They're going to have y'all play overseas in London.
that's usually where y'all play it. Y'all gonna be playing in Mexico,
How many times y'all played in London, bro?
right? So
Every year since.
We ain't played last year in London. Nah, I think we did. We probably did.
Y'all played every year in London. Bro.
We ain't doing it this year. We're going to be in the States.
We've been in London once. I think it was last year.
Okay.
Twice.
I'm gonna say
I lied,
twice because we've been there twice. Yeah.
But yeah, once the schedule comes, I think we can dissect it. We could do win and losses.
I mean, we can safely say we're going to see y'all on TV because of Aaron Rodgers.
That's it.
We're going to see you.
But listen, okay.
But God forbid he goes down.
Oh yeah, the season's over.
We ain't seen
Season's
y'all
over.
yet.
But listen,
God forbid.
remember how last week we was doing the over and under?
Yeah.
We can go through the schedule, and we can detail which games we think is going to be a win, and
For all of our
for
teams?
all of our teams.
Bet.
I mean,
For y'all know, for both of y'all teams, it's going to be L.
And you said 10 wins, right? 11. What did he say?
No, I said
13?
no because it was 9.5, so I
Nah.
said 10.
I told him he has to get at least 12 to win the division. You have to.
You said 10.
No, it was 9.5.
He said
10,
9,
10.
though.
So 10 wins.
So 10,
10 wins, yeah. Because Vegas got it set to 9.5.
You're going to have to get more than
That's
that.
bad.
That is bad.
Well, that's before Aaron Rodgers was there.
So what is it now?
I didn't check. I'm going by with the original.
Probably 11. 11 and a half,
I'm
maybe.
going with 9.5.
It'll add 2 more games. So
Yeah.
it'll add 2 more games.
But
to
I'm
it.
still going with 9.5 though.
So you're taking 10 wins.
10 wins, yeah.
10 and 7. 17 games.
I'm gonna just take the over.
10 and 7
10 and 7.
in that
10
division.
and 7. We might do better than that.
Pretty
You
pathetic.
you got to.
That's pedestrian.
Anyway,
I mean, that's our record right now.
Yeah.
So
We're looking at 10 and 7.
You talking about going to the Super Bowl?
y'all not winning 10 games total.
I like that.
Wow.
Y'all not winning 10. Listen, y'all not winning 10 games.
That's amazing because we got more than 10 games total last year. We got 7. That's 14. 14.
The Panthers were supposed to make the playoffs.
When?
We,
Last
we-
year?
we
Well-
was rooting for you.
Well, y'all should have.
we?
If y'all, I was rooting for you to beat.
we were all rooting
Yeah,
for
Right.
we would have beat the Falcons, right?
no, beat Tom
No,
Brady.
Tom Brady.
All you had to do was win and y'all won the division.
That's because
it started with DJ Moore because we was on a roll then when he took his helmet off in that last game against y'all.
Right, but
No,
the,
yeah,
but
y'all
the
was supposed to win that game.
But the last game that y'all played against Tampa, when y'all was supposed to be, y'all lost that game against Brady,
because
The game before the last.
and you would have won the division.
Old boy had money on the line and got beat 3 times with the same play.
Must have seen that script.
Yeah, he read the script.
Cause Michael Evans torched you 3
Yeah.
times.
On the go route.
Right, same play.
That's cool.
And the one time I root for Carolina,
Yeah, I know.
you know,
Just had a blue moon and what was you drinking? Coronas?
the Bojangles.
Yeah, Bojangles, yeah.
Bojangles.
Yeah, just get the 6-pack of them.
Okay.
Don't forget that.
I want the land shark though.
Land Shark.
Land shark.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I
put Land Shark.
guess what? I bet y'all didn't know. Bet y'all didn't know where Bronny James was going.
I didn't see that.
UNC.
UNC. Not UNCG, but UNC.
USC.
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 Yeah.
He said it first. I just.
I was making a
ran
joke
with it.
though.
No,
I was
ran
making a
with it.
joke.
I was joking too.
You ran with it.
So he goes to USC. Some notable players from USC. You got DeMar DeRozan, OJ Mayo,
Evan
Mobley recently.
the kid Green from Houston, Jalen Green.
Yeah. So that actually was a shock because if y'all remember, y'all watched the video. If y'all didn't, go watch the video of Bronny, LeBron when they was at Ohio State, the football game.
He was there.
He was there, and you would think because LeBron didn't go to college, but I would say LeBron would have probably went to either Ohio State or probably Duke.
He said Duke.
Duke, yeah. So that actually was a surprise. He gets to stay local, stay home. Pops gets to see you play. Them games gonna be crazy.
And he can go see his pops play too.
That too.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing about it is, Bronny's getting all the press, but he's not even the best freshman to go to USC.
Yeah, not even that. Even the best in the country. He's like what, ranked number 9, 10, something like that.
Yeah.
So
Is he even 9?
yeah, I think he's 9 or 10, something like that.
Last time I checked, he was like 24th. He's
Oh
not-
no! You talking about the ESPN 100?
Yeah.
I think he's 9 or 10.
Yeah. But yeah, he's gonna have a lot of
15,
attention.
15, 8, and 7 or something. That's crazy.
But see, he went to a
it
school
is.
where they didn't really put up numbers like that. If he would have went to just a regular school, he would have put up like 40 a game. But he went to one of them schools, one of them.
Sierra Canyon.
Yeah.
See, that's what we were talking about a minute ago. It was like you go and play against a bunch of other dudes, and you go and dominate. So are you really that good? Not to take, not saying him. I'm just like,
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
really
just in
that
general.
good?
No,
Right.
yeah,
Are you
yeah.
really that
Like
good?
when kids reclass.
Yeah, because
Right.
you got kids that okay, instead of playing at an Oak Hill, they play at a public school and just score 35 points a game, and their numbers look crazy.
Right.
But then when they get to college, it's like, wait a minute, you were just scoring 35 a game.
Right.
It's different now. You playing against different different competition.
Right. Or when you go to an academy and you're playing kids that are going to be a dentist.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not thinking about the league.
Right.
But shout out to that young man. It's gonna be a lot of pressure on him, but I will say if he's built for it, I think he'll thrive.
I think he's just built for it just because he's had the media around him entire life, man.
Yes.
Since he started playing ball, AAU, and being LeBron's son. So I think he can handle the pressure just because he's already been groomed for it.
That's a fact.
That and then him going to USC, he's writing his own story.
Yes.
Ohio's story is LeBron.
LeBron, yeah, because the narrative was he was going to pick Ohio State because that's the way he was
so
born.
He's living his
yeah.
dad's dream of college. So go over here. You start your own path.
You got to make your own dream, man.
Yeah.
You just can't.
That's perfect for him. There's no pressure.
Yeah,
We got to stop trying to live through our children, man, and let them live their own lives. Let them make their own stories.
but what's crazy is that I think LeBron said yesterday he's proud because Bronny would be the first one in his family to go to college.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
yeah.
amazing.
He said the first James. Yeah,
First James, okay,
the first James to go to college.
to go to college,
That's
and,
amazing.
and when you think about it, like as all the accomplishments LeBron has done on the court, off the court,
Financially.
financially,
Right.
Bronny would be the first one to actually go to college and
essentially do it the ideal, right? The ideal American way is that's through college to get a good job, so on and so forth.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta have
the
a backup
blueprint
plan.
that you're given.
yeah.
You gotta have a backup.
So for him to
plan.
do that, that's incredible.
Does he stay 1 year?
Absolutely. LeBron only got 2 years.
Nah, he got at least 3 more in the chamber.
Of this?
At a high level, he got 2 more.
That's what I'm saying.
He can play after the high level.
But let me go ahead.
You think LeBron is playing the way D-Wade played and struggling to get 15, 13, or even dunking? Hell no.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I think so. Jordan did it.
so my question is, well, let me ask you a question, right? Do you guys?
Jordan had no problem. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question.
What's
right?
up?
So y'all say he leaves 1 year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that obviously going to college is to help groom your skills.
Mm-hmm.
So what if it's not up to par then? Yet, do you stay another year?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do. So many guys have left early just because somebody's in their ear telling them you can get this and you can get this and get this, and then it fails.
The only thing I would say is, unless this is a reach, this is a stretch, this is a reach, unless he's a Devin Booker, to where you really didn't see Devin Booker's capability until he went to the pros. Because Devin Booker wasn't Devin Booker at Kentucky.
Or even Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray, that's another one.
Right.
Julius Randle.
You see, when they get to the league, it's like, whoa.
But you know
college held you back.
But you know it's a different beast. You know it's a different beast in the NBA. No matter how good you are in college, it is different.
Mm-hmm.
You know the game's different. It's faster. So, I mean, so what would your advice be to him to say? Okay, well, look, you didn't have a good. You had a mediocre season as compared to what the media narrative made you out to be. So what do you say? What do you say to him? To
My only advice to him, and just as a fan, never played in the league, watch the game, would be do what's best for you. Don't leave after 1 year if you don't feel like you're ready. Don't be pressured to do something to live up to something. You're already doing stuff that your dad didn't do. So create your own narrative, create your own lane. You're going to be good. So if you feel like you're ready, that should be a decision on you. You're coming to the point where once you go to college, you're a grown man. It's where you make your own decisions. Don't let your dad, your mom, the media, the fans, nobody pressure you into, okay, I have to do this in 1 year. If you're ready, go that route. But if you're not, get another year under your belt. There's nothing wrong with staying another year if you're not ready. That's what I would say to him.
I mean, my thing is just you're not doing it for the money. Like, so are you doing it to home your skills better? You know what I'm saying?
His NIL deals what $5.9
$7 million.
$7 million.
Right.
So you
Definitely, he's already on commercials.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's gonna sign a Nike deal here soon. So it's not for the money, but is it? You're trying to live this narrative out that your dad has pretty much said into the media already. I would like to play with my son.
Yeah.
But like you said, if he isn't ready after 1 year, you still have 2 years.
Yeah.
LeBron could drag this out 2 years, but will he be this version in 2 years' time? Probably not, because he's gassed as it is right now.
He is. That's because the Warriors' pace is crackhead, yo.
Absolutely.
You talking about, and this is why. Let's be technical. The drill was called suicides, but it's a running drill. That's why those were important, because the Warriors, whether you score or they score, they backing up and down the court.
Right.
So to play at that pace for 48 minutes is rough.
Yeah, but that's always been their thing. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to remember, this dude is 38 years old.
Right. So in 2 years' time, he'll be 40.
That's why you see him over there eating orange slices.
So at 40, Bronny comes in at 40, right? He's gonna essentially potentially play with him at 40.
Mm-hmm.
Will LeBron's role would be totally different by then, I would imagine. He probably won't be a starter.
It won't be a competition thing. Like
Yeah.
at that point, it's not going to be we're competing for a championship. Even though the mindset is to do that every year,
Right.
His whole thing is just to be able to play a full season with him.
Absolutely. So now that goes back to the original question: do you rush college just so you can have that moment, or do you truly hone in on the skill of playing basketball? Because we can probably go back and say since maybe Jabari Parker's class, everything after that, the kids they're not ready. They're not NBA ready no more.
Yeah,
They're about 2 years, 3 years removed. Then you start seeing all-star production, all-star caliber, so on and so forth. There's a few gems in there, here and there.
Yeah.
The majority of them take the time, 2-3 years, so they can develop.
I mean, credit to Jabari Parker though. You know, he had bad knees.
Yeah,
You know,
no, I'm saying
injuries
like
killed
since
him,
that
bro.
class, prior to that class, after that class,
Yeah.
all the lottery picks, they're
Yeah.
2-3
The one
years
and done.
development.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'll say, man, it's like you guys said, man, just to
Take it down.
take your time, and if you, because the thing about it is, and fans need to understand that this is not LeBron 2.0. Okay,
Hell.
that's done.
Hell no.
So don't expect to. I mean, you'll see remnants. You'll see the flashiness, and you know, saying you'll see better shooting.
Yeah.
But LeBron James is LeBron James, and so don't expect that man to come out here and try to fulfill those shoes, because no one's going to be able to do that.
I'll go on,
So, huh?
go ahead, finish.
No. Go ahead.
I'll go on record and say that Bryce, the younger one, he's gonna be
Well, yeah, I've
something
seen him.
special.
Yeah,
he's
I've
gonna be
seen-
something
yeah.
special. Bronny's gonna be good.
Yeah.
3-and-D guy, I respect it. That's what I see. He could be better.
It'll be a
but-
Dale Curry thing, you know, to see both your sons in the NBA. You know.
For those that don't know, Nam got a thing for older brothers because he was hating on Lonzo. Now it sounds like he hating on Bronny.
I'm the oldest. Why would I hate on the oldest?
That
I'm the oldest.
now I'm saying Bryce. Listen, and Bryce might, Bryce might be
Bryce is
legit.
special, bro. He's
Yeah.
6'10".
He's nice. Yeah, he's nice.
He can
I
dribble. He
seen
can
him.
shoot. I seen his highlights. I was like, these are pro level decision makings that he's doing.
He still got some developing to do.
Yeah,
It's all
he's
of
just
them do.
young,
But
but
think about it. Bryce doesn't have the pressure that Bronny has.
absolutely, and that's
Bronny-
why I said that.
And same with Lonzo. Lonzo to where LaMelo could just play free.
Right.
He didn't have the pressure or the expectation that LeBron that Lonzo had. But the difference is Bryce is coming into into a different situation.
And that too, though, you know, the the Ball brothers, you know, Dad was in everybody's ear too.
Yeah.
So
he
he
created
he did. He
the
created
hoopla, the media circus.
He did.
He created the media circus, but
It's necessary.
if you watch Lonzo UCLA days, Lonzo was the truth.
yeah.
The media, the WWE, stuff that he was doing was to create a buzz. But those, like I said, I first heard of Lonzo. I thought it was somebody else because I think Jello scored 70-something points. So I'm like, damn, dude from UCLA scored 70-something points. Then I found out that was his brother, and I'm like, well, pause. How many balls is there? I said pause. But we.
Yo, this getting out of hand, bro.
How many ball brothers are there?
Yo, this
So,
man looked me dead in my eyes and said that shit. It's getting out of hand, dog. It's getting out of hand.
on that note,
Yo, that's getting out of hand, bro.
on that note, we're gonna take a
That
break,
was flagrant, bro.
and we're gonna finish this conversation
That was
after the
mad
break.
flagrant, bro.
His eyes got
Yo, this man looked at the camera and then looked at me and said,
how many balls?
Like, what?
We coming back after the break,
Yo,
yo.
that was flagrant, bro. Flagrant.
Oh man, what my red flag is?